adventures to role-slaying with Roman!
Story seekers, wandering whisperers, and longing listeners, I welcome you to this whole new world of imagination. Here you will follow the story of two adventurers, their paths intertwined at the table of a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons campaign. One of these characters you may recognize as Roman. Though I tell you truly, in this world he is a character separated from that of the Sandersides universe. This Roman has much to learn, much to experience, and many new friends to make. Please understand this. Now, AJ, you may commence the campaign.
Recap! Episode 1. Basically, you caught up with this Roman of Reston. He wakes up and goes on normal patrol. He's been looking to go on adventure for his whole life. For today's patrol, his dad, Riker, tells him to go and inspect a mysterious noise coming from the woods, where he finds this guy, Youngblood. They first go to the two victims, Burgundy Red and Dorian. They find out Burgundy was missing a bunch of honey. They find out Dorian is missing a magical nail that makes whatever it's holding up come to life. Also, they meet a really weird goat. Next, they get even more information from Tenpenny Samuel, who is in cahoots, I think, with the culprit, Fast Timmy. They track him down at a well based upon the information, and Fast Timmy tells them that his gang stole the items for whatever reason. After threatening his life by holding him over a well, Fast Timmy finally obliges to take them to his secret hideout, where Fast Timmy loses him and takes the family sword that Roman was given that day by his Aunt Patty. That was wild. You have a hard job.
Where we last left off was our two adventurers about to enter a doorway chasing Fast Timmy.
Yes.
Really, you hear, actually,
This is all your fault for holding him over a well. For making me hold him over a well. It's totally your fault.
Not my fault.
Bro!
You let him get away with it. You should be.
My dad is going to kill me.
You should have been minding the sword a little more.
Hello? You should have followed me in and gotten nabbed with a bunch of sticks as well.
We will find the sword.
Okay.
We just need to figure out
yes,
where he
we need
went.
to figure it out. Yes. So I think he went in here.
Yeah, as far as your last investigation says, it seems like he tried to lead you this way with some distractions.
Yes.
But you definitely feel like he went running off.
Went into there, in that corner. I kept my eye on him.
Is that the path that you both want to go in?
Yes. For once, I will follow you.
Into the dark.
With that 20, I will also say that looking at that door before you go into it, you are feeling a bit annoyed.
Sure.
Clearly, at the fact that this kid stole this thing.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's gonna get it.
You're like, oh, I'm on point now.
Now you gladly held him
Fast
over.
Timmy's gonna be thrown into a chasm.
Ready.
After this.
See? Told you. Told you not to trust
I'm
him.
livid.
The two of you.
Told you.
It's just the two of you going, hey kid, heard you got something of mine. All right, so before you actually walk in that door, even though you're a little bit fuming right now, you notice that the top of that door seems to be charred a little bit along the upper level. Like the door is right here in front of you, and then the upper half of that door, where you would walk through, seems to be kind of like a fire chart, like something was burning it a while back.
Oh.
You with that 5, actually, how much is your perception?
It is 0, but I have it filled in, so
Proficiency.
+2.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, this is a weird colored door. It seems to be a little bit darker up top. Might be a weird paint. It seems like a lot of old wood in here.
Lit.
But for you, you're it seems like that got burned a lot from the area that it opens.
So, okay.
The side that it opens.
Hold on, because it may be another trap. I think we need to duck because we need to be the same height as Timmy.
When we go through the door.
I want to grab this little frickin'
Vermin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right.
If that's how you want to go
Okay.
in, that's good.
I'm going to do it. Okay.
All right, so you're scrounging down, you're crawling through there. All right, well, you give me a... give me a regular old deck check. You're on a hot streak.
16.
16 plus 3?
So
Oh,
19.
Damn. Yeah, so as soon as you like start crawling, like you're getting low to the ground, you're just army crawling your way through there. And as you open it, you behind him see the top. You kind of like open it and you feel like a bit of a tug on it, and then it kind of snaps. You see like just a bout of flame go as Roman's just crawling under it.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
You dodged that
I'm
one.
gonna singe my eyebrows off.
Yeah.
And I just got them done.
All right, so you crawl through there. I'm assuming, do you crawl through as well?
I crawl through as well.
All right, after being activated once, it's already gone off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've avoided that rather adeptly.
Lit.
So you were both in here.
We avoided being lit.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Schmexy.
All right, cool. Okay, so you're in a new room now. So give me 2 more perception rolls.
Okay.
I won't be doing this constantly.
6.
18.
Good.
Okay, so as soon as you walk into this room, you were like, wow, that flame trap, that just happened. I do not trust this place. And looking immediately up, you see that the roof seems to be kind of like, there's clearly like an area that is like meant to look like sailing. But it's kind of a hatch that you're like, oh, I can see how that's, and it seems to be kind of like weighed down by, you can hear like the tension on the wood and all that.
Oh.
So yeah, you see a little trap door above there.
Oh, this is the trapdoor above me?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That's above you. A couple of the planks in between you and like just past this also seem to be like, but like 1 or 2 of them seem to be a little bit like higher up.
Okay.
And you're just like, and immediately something about that in your brain is just like,
Mindful. So I think the hatch that is above us
Yeah.
is definitely connected to the floorboards that look a little janky right here in front of us.
Oh, that hatch.
That hatch, exactly.
Great.
And these boards also look a little janky. So I think we should avoid them, jump around or shimmy around.
Great.
So that we don't trigger another trap.
I was a master at long jump, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna overshoot it like crazy.
Yes.
But I'm gonna get over that board.
Awesome.
I'm going to need you both to roll for athletics if you're jumping.
Where do you see athletics?
2. I'm gonna need that 3. But plus 3.
10 plus
10.
4 for my athletics, so 14.
What if you realize that I'm not gonna make it, and you grab me and?
I jump and save him and
Yes,
get
you
the
jump
both of
me-
us across.
Yeah, you carry me.
Do my points allow me to do that?
He rolled a 3.
But I got
Yeah.
14.
He noticed I was doing bad.
Minus his 3, I'm still at like 11.
Okay, so I need you to explain what you're
So,
trying to do.
It being that Thomas has entered the room before me, right?
Yeah.
He's in front of me. I notice the planks and
I
I
make that
let
jump.
know.
Yeah. my hubris.
Y'all plan that out.
Yeah,
And you're just
he
like,
tries to jump, but I'm like,
I'm
he's
gonna
not
jump.
gonna make it. I run,
Yeah.
I jump and catch him.
I don't make it.
And we get across.
Yes.
so your goal is
It's
to
like one of
jump
those
with,
tackle in the air jumps across, and we kind of roll over the planks.
Okay.
We make it.
He's like putting the words in his mouth. We make this.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Thomas does have an inspiration point if you would like to try and use that for Terrance.
Oh, use it for Terrance?
Whenever Terrance.
So that's 15.
Okay.
15.
I will give you an athletics roll because I know that has proficiency.
Okay.
I want to see if you can do this.
Oh boy. This is scary.
18!
Oh!
Hell yeah!
So Roman is just recklessly immediately like, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Cool. Ah! And just jumps off, and you are entirely like, no, you're not gonna make it. So you just jump up and definitely just somehow like grab him by like the scruff of the back of the thing, and just full on like, and you kind of tuck and roll.
But you
like-
fall flat. I'm still
Yeah.
holding you so you're flat on your face.
I'm like,
That's the 3.
you saved me.
That's the 3. You save him, but you also slam him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Way to go, buddy.
So
I totally had that, by the way.
So as you do this, I'm going to say Roman is going to land here, right? You're going to continue on a little past him.
Okay.
I still got to get you for that 3. So you land, so I'm going to have you, you kind of face slam here.
Dagnabbit.
And that's a wind glyph. Essentially, this is a big pile of feathers that is right here.
Ooh.
And it just all whoosh onto you. And as you're landing over there, you hit. I'm gonna assume you hit decently hard, not hard enough where I'm gonna be like you're hurt.
Okay.
But you hit hard enough. I'm gonna have the collapsing roof behind you. Just kind of lets out a big of honey.
Oh.
It just kind of
Oh my god.
So we were
on
that
the
close
floor.
from being tarred and feathered.
There's a little bit of honey, almost touching your boots, but it doesn't quite reach that far.
Gotcha.
You have a couple feathers going on. You can roll a con save to see if one gets in your mouth.
The feather?
A 2.
You got a couple feathers in you were like,
That's so funny. That's why he was stealing the freaking honey?
Damn, he's wasted good honey.
Good honey.
as I'm assuming you get yourself up.
Whoa.
You continue down, as you get yourself up a little bit,
Something tells me we went the wrong way.
You look over, and you now just see a big pit with like a rope that is clearly meant for you to like climb across, and there's just like a really deep pit below you.
Oh my god.
You guys made this? This is great. Narrowly missed getting tarred and feathered, which is honeyed and feathered.
We made it. So, okay, I noticed the pit. I'm gonna check out the pit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out to see what's at the bottom. What's at the bottom of the pit? I'm gonna walk over there, but I'm being mindful. Is this on the roof or on the floor?
That's on the floor.
Okay, I'm mindful of whatever this is and whatever this is.
What is that?
As you go to like check out the pit, this little mirror springs out from the side that has another note on it. It just has the word fool with arrows pointing towards the middle of it.
Good.
Which was clearly meant to point at you two being tarred and feathered.
Tarred and feathered.
Yeah.
Didn't get us, ho. Okay. So.
He said in character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hoeth.
Hoeth.
So now I noticed the whatever this little hatch thing is.
That's essentially.
That's for the mirror.
That's
thing.
for the mirror.
That's a t-shirt
Okay.
idea. Hoeth.
Hoeth.
With an arrow pointing
yeah.
up.
So
now.
So I'm standing there. I'm like, he thought he got us, but he didn't. So I look at the pit and I notice there is wood in the bottom of it.
Okay, so within this pit, immediately noticeable is so this is like a very large pit that's been dug within this barn.
Same
there are
holes.
2 sturdy poles on this side that's holding up that rope that's in the middle. The pit looks to be about 15 feet deep and about 20 across.
Okay.
At the bottom of the pit, you can kind of see that there's almost an object. It's just really dark down there.
Going off of your saying that the poles are sturdy for this rope,
We do know our way around 2 sturdy poles.
So I'm going to try.
What?
I'm going to try to work my way across the pit.
He's just still looking around confused and it's getting me.
I don't understand. What did I say?
Nothing wrong at all. So
yeah,
I'm going off of that the poles are sturdy. I'm going to say that they were strong enough to hold me. So I'm gonna try to get across.
So you're gonna be climbing on that rope?
I'm gonna try to climb across. I'm gonna do that like that pole crawl.
You're gonna
I'm gonna grab and then bring my legs up.
Shimmy.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that across.
Okay, cool. So roll me an athletics check.
Don't let me fall into the pit.
Come on, Youngblood. Come on. Big money.
Oh my god.
Big money.
You know what? You were going to
Big money.
Oh,
it's a 2.
No.
It's a 6. It's a 6 total.
Okay, so I will.
Do you want me to try?
You're going on there, and you're about to shimmy, and you're just you're so confident, and you're just and then as soon as you pick yourself up you just kind of let go, and your butt hits a little bit on the way in, and you just kind of fall into the pit.
Oh, jeez.
No.
He used up all his strength saving me from that frickin' honey trap.
And you land at the bottom of the pit. It doesn't really hurt all that much whenever you fall down there.
This trap was a literal honey pot.
So
sorry, that was a late joke.
I will give you
a late joke.
Still.
All right, so
It was 15 feet.
If it's any
have a chance to
consolation,
catch
but I lost 2 hit points hitting my head
In the head on the door.
So
Okay. Roman, I fell.
yes, I can see that.
and I
Can
can't
you-
get up. Yeah.
All right, meet me on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing that you just did. Successfully, hopefully.
Or we're fucked. Trapped. We are trapped if we don't.
No. You can say it.
So for right now, we're going to focus on Roman.
Yes.
For now, though, you have been just, I'm assuming, in the pit, just kind of looking up at him.
Did that hurt?
Towards his side. Not.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You okay?
No.
So make me.
Really glad I'm not doing this alone, brother.
So make me an athletics check, please.
Okay, here we go. And that's a 15 plus. Well, 0 for athletics.
Bless.
All right, cool. Well, that's a 15. So you are solidly. How are you climbing on this rope? Are you just like two-handed?
Yeah, I don't trust my balance.
So which way are you? Are you shimmying like head first or feet first?
Ooh, it would probably be head first.
All right. So as you are shimmying this way, all right, you just shimmy, 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 and about halfway, you in the pit, as you're like kind of looking at him go across, you can look down, and that object that you saw down here earlier, that's a ladder that's in the bottom of the pit that says specifically on it, it has a like note written on it, which says, Henderson, remember to put away the ladder once you finish the pit. We have water in the safe room when you're done. Thank you for working so hard! Exclamation point.
Oh, well, at least there was a thank you to it.
And, yeah.
Henderson is dumb.
Henderson.
And it has -FT. It's written very hastily. You see that note?
And I'm like, oh.
And the ladder. You are now halfway across. You're focused up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you were looking, and as you're crawling across,
Uh-oh.
a small white mouse, dressed a little bit like a witch.
That's so cute.
She drops down and is immediately in front of you, like is.
Hey, baby.
Floating. She's levitating.
No, she's dropping down from the ceiling. So it's much like the other.
She's
Am
bigger
I-
than I thought she was going to be.
I'm gonna let you know Youngblood yells. I'm like, oh shit! Where did you come from?
Ah! Youngblood.
I am taken aback.
That's fair.
I love it.
I am scared.
love that.
But I'm cool.
I'm
And I'm
learning
like,
a lot from you, Youngblood. Okay, so this is not.
This mouse drops in and
Is this
starts
Mel?
giggling.
Is it Mel?
And goes,
Wait.
it's like, have a nice trip. Clip.
Oh, jeez.
Like takes out some scissors to clip the rope that you're.
But I rolled an 18.
That's why you hold on.
I'm holding on.
Okay, bless.
Roman fell into the pit. After Youngblood fell into the pit.
Hey, did
All
I
right.
fall, or am I holding
So
on?
you're holding on to the rope still,
Okay.
but the
Okay.
rope is cut in the
Yeah.
center.
Is it long
so
enough
now
for the
you're,
pit?
Now you're kind of like swinging towards the inner wall
The
of the
freaking
pit.
wall.
Of the
yeah.
other side?
Yeah, of
He's
this
already
side.
left. Oh.
Of
Oh, it's this side.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She snapped it on this side.
So because of that 18, I will give you advantage on athletics save here. So roll twice for me and take the higher one.
Roll twice, take the higher. That's 9. 18! Yay!
How do you want to save yourself? So like you're
Okay, so
it's
I've-
you and you're like this. Your head is here. Like you're falling like this.
Yeah.
Right. So since you're going down like this, right?
Okay.
You'll now be upside down. So it's okay.
Do I just kind of like I'm following this? Do I just have my legs carry around and I land on my legs?
Oh, so yeah, you just like let go of the rope and kind of do a bit of like a.
I don't know how I did that. But
That was nice.
I meant to do it.
That was great.
No, I didn't really mean to
You
do that.
saved
Can
yourself.
I be honest with you? That was a complete
But you
mistake.
did it.
I did do it.
But you did do it.
I did do it.
I'll take a happy accident.
Thank you. My dad always said I was a happy accident.
That was great. I believe him.
All right. And now we have to get out of this pit.
Well, can we use the ladder to climb out?
Sure. No
Lit.
problem.
Right.
Okay.
So we need to go that direction.
That way.
Yes, because we came from there.
So we get the ladder.
So Roman does a sweet fucking flip, fucking lands it well, and y'all two decide to use that ladder to get out. Yeah, it's perfectly sized to get you, like it's perfecely high enough to get you out of this ladder very
Sweet.
comfortably.
Great.
And yeah, no, you put that up and you start climbing. And as you are climbing up, give me another perception check, trying to catch your new surroundings now that you've gotten out of the pit.
Out of the pit. 11.
11 plus
11. 11, make a wish. Wish I get my family's sword back. Here we go.
Let's see if it comes true. So you don't notice this, but immediately you kind of notice that there seems to be another false wall bit to the left, immediately out of the pit. It doesn't seem like it's a thing that, like, you know, is a hash that someone's gonna like pop out of. It seems more like this is like
Secret.
This is ready to like open
Yeah.
at a further point in.
I've always wanted to find a secret passage.
So you two have gotten out of the pit.
Yes.
And you can tell that there's a pressure plate about halfway through.
Great.
So now it's up to how do you all want to continue? There's a false wall right there. There's
We should investigate the false wall, correct?
Okay. Oh, I guess we have to open it or mess with it to figure this out.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you can do that.
No.
Should we do both at the same time? The pressure plate is probably going to...
I think it's a trap.
Yeah, that's definitely a trap. Okay, but we should figure out the false wall too.
No,
but if
same.
it's a false wall in a barn, where could it possibly go?
Is
other
it the
than
fourth
just-
wall and we're not supposed to break it?
This would be, the outside would be on the other side of this wall.
no.
Oh, we're still inside.
We'd still be inside.
It would still be inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
So, is there something that we can roll to safely check this false wall?
Yeah, no, you can co-DM wherever you are. Thank you for being with us here today. We worship and fear you. So, would you suggest just another investigation check on this one?
Yes.
Okay, cool, yes. Thank you, co-DM. All hail.
Investigation check.
Okay, so,
Thank you.
just roll me a, who wants to be the one investigating it? You can also do your help action with someone to give them advantage on a roll.
You wanting to check this out?
Sure.
All right.
I'm nervous. All of mine have been so low.
I'll be ready with no weapon to help you.
14.
14?
Plus 1.
15. So the false wall clearly gives way. You can see this is kind of like shoddily built. Like it's clearly built by children.
Got it.
Yeah.
And in between, you can see that there's like a barrel, either like a round wooden ball or like clearly like a barrel because you're seeing some metal things on the end. It seems to be on the inside of this false wall.
Okay.
And about like with this investigation, you're kind of like looking around and feeling for it. You can kind of press in on the wall, and you can feel that it goes like it, you can like slowly lower it down if you want.
Oh, it's got a little one of those push hatches.
Okay. So I lower it because I'm like, well, don't want to figure out what that is.
I'm gonna say, give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can kind of like just shimmy it open.
Okay. 16.
You're gonna shimmy that open.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna shimmy that open. You can kind of like click it and just like slowly lower it down.
Okay.
You see that there's just a barrel there. This pressure plate right here, a couple lock mechanisms would have immediately rolled at you.
Oh, we would have had a Crash Bandicoot moment.
Yeah, it's like just perfectly a little bit in between the walls.
Yeah, we would have had to
Oh god.
run away from a boulder.
Okay.
Yeah, you let the barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
And it starts going, and as it rolls past, you can see that it's empty. This barrel goes rolling down. As soon as it hits the pressure plate, you hear the two little stoppers go click click as it rolls over that, and then it rolls, and there's two stoppers down here that stop it from going, and it just stops right down here.
Great.
Okay.
And it's perfectly safe now to go walking down that hallway.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we're now here. Do we need to do another perception check?
I think we are about to have to.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Mine
all
is
good, thank you.
12.
Yours is 12, and mine is 20. I'm getting better at this, Youngblood. So I'm on my freaking toes right now.
You want that sword back?
Oh, and that sword. I am focused.
Okay, so immediately you can notice.
Oh!
This
my
is
gosh.
where, with that 20, you're immediately like, oh, this is where those paths would have converged.
Oh, if we were to go the other way.
Yeah, at least like that's your guesstimate right here. There's also another tripwire right here that would have had another dirt trap go off.
Okay.
And there's also a chest immediately sitting there at the end.
Awesome.
Do we want to investigate it now?
Yes.
Do we want to do a perception check on it? Because this house, I don't trust anything in the house.
That's very true.
As far as your guess is, almost immediately with that, you're like, this chest doesn't seem to be trapped. It doesn't seem to be like placed here with purpose. It's like kind of like there, but a little bit catty-cornered. Yeah.
And is it easily openable?
Yeah.
I try to open it.
Yeah, you can try and open it if you want. Do you want to do that?
I'm going to try to open
Alright,
it.
you open this chest in front of you, and there is.
Please don't be snakes.
It's a severed head of your dad.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. All right, no. There's a couple more heart candies in there, as well as another bottle of small water skin.
Interesting. Okay.
And a note in there that says, Henderson, if you get hurt, take one of these. Not all of them. Yes, they taste good, but we only get so many. I'll get you sweet bread if you're just craving sweets. Mel.
Oh. More
So
hard
we have
candies.
more candies.
You
Awesome.
can split them between you.
Okay.
If you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have more
Wow,
candies.
that is so immediately fair
Look,
of you,
look.
and I respect that so much.
And you took them from me. You trust me.
I had no choice. I know you didn't tamper with that. I know you didn't tamper with that because it came out of the chest. It is most certainly not a bonding moment.
All
It's
right.
I know you didn't have anything to do with that chest.
You know what? It's okay. I don't need friends. I wasn't looking for friends. I'm okay with being alone.
Good. Neither was I.
Great. Anywho.
So the chest,
Y'all are adorable.
we split the things.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
That's it for that chest. There's this route, and then there's this route that leads down the rest of the hallway.
We probably want to go.
Up and tweaking there and now, stairway.
Again, you're doing this thing with your voice, and I don't understand.
See that D100 right there?
Oh.
This
Roll
one?
that one and grab the other one that looks exactly like that but has just single numbers.
This one?
Roll that for me.
Oh my glob. 75.
All right, that's over. As
C
you're
plus.
as you're singing, you just let out that little hum. It's not a full-on like flame breath, but you let out like a little, like as you go, like you just see like a couple like little blue sparks go like out of you.
Cool as shit.
Ooh.
You didn't see that.
I didn't
Roll
see
a
that.
perception. Wait, you already had a 20. Wait, now that's a 1 now. You didn't see it.
You didn't see that.
Shouldn't have rolled, motherfucker.
You did not see that.
Well, again, I still don't understand what you're doing with your mouth. That's wild.
Do you want to continue on down the hallway?
I say go back. Go down that hallway.
I say go down the hallway.
All right, cool. So you're heading down the hallway. At the end of the hallway, you see that there is a set of stairs. And
Yes.
it doesn't seem like any of the floorboards are up in between you. There doesn't seem to be any traps that will be activated or anything like that. That means anything leading up to the stairs.
Okay.
Do the stairs go upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Okay. You go first.
I'll go first. Okay.
You go first this time.
I'm gonna make you keep that 1. Roll me a dex save.
Dex save. 17.
So
+3.
+3. Oh, that's a dirty 20 right there. So as you begin to go up the stairs, you step on a few of them, and then you immediately start losing your balance immediately. This is like a slime.
Your stereotypical goo.
Just your average goo. So you're heading up the stairs, and you're like, whoa.
I catch him.
Oh,
Is he falling back?
I mean, no, he got that dirty 20. You go, wah, and then you catch yourself real hard.
Oh, look at you.
And you're
Thank you. But I'm glad that you had my back.
I was ready.
Thank you.
So now that you know, these stairs are very slippery. So if you going up the rest of the way, you're solid to you're slow. You're gonna slowly make your way up there. Now that it's already noticed, roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna clear the stairs. Just jump every single one. No.
That'd be impressive, but you're just jumping a whole ass story.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god.
6.
+4, so 10.
Yeah, 10. So it takes a little bit. You slip and land on your arms, but you catch yourself.
Very much.
Roman
Home
went
Alone.
up, Roman went up very slowly, managed to get up the stairs. You're still walking. You're like, okay.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
And you finally get up the rest of the way.
Woo, bless.
All right, so
I'm very interested to what we missed.
I know what we
this
missed
is very
in there.
exciting.
the fans can see this. You two can't.
Okay.
That's right. Past a hallway full of traps, which
Why?
the downstairs ones you were like, oh, yeah, this is passable.
Yeah.
This looks dangerous.
Why have you built a death trap in this barn?
Exactly.
So there, within the traps, which are the most immediately noticeable thing, there are these 2 big blades just swinging in between each other, perfect.
So that's what happened to old Farmer McGillicuddy's sides.
That's canon. In the middle, another bout of flame just keeps going blocking off here, just literally
How did these orphans afford
I know.
all of
What
this?
the hell? Aren't you dying from the fumes?
More of Farmer McGillicuddy's, another of his scythe, just big axe shape, is just
Holy shit!
Love that.
actually darts on this one that are actually looking sharp, and just a fucking cannon.
Love
is
that.
Pointed a little bit, just a little bit catty-cornered.
I'm telling you, Youngblood, this town, it's a peaceful town.
Wow.
I don't even know what's going on here.
I can tell.
So
Didn't think to investigate this barn. Ever.
I think we're getting closer to finding maybe not the honey, because that clearly has been used, but maybe the nail is in this, whatever this is.
Here's the thing. I want one question answered. Is this worth it? Should we
Should we just turn around and go home?
Maybe we should turn. No, he's got my sword. I'm dead either way. I've got to keep going.
Okay.
So those are the most immediately noticeable things. You also notice this very adorable young boy that is standing down there. Now here in this picture, he's oh, and all innocent. But while he's right here, I'm looking a little bit worried. As you two go up, he was clearly trying to prep himself in his brain.
Yeah.
And then as you two kind of started rounding the stairs and walking up there, he went, oh. And he's trying to look big and tough.
Yeah.
He's very.
Oh,
he's
you
short
got the band on now. You got the little headband. See? Yeah.
I'm in character.
Okay, so from what we know, he's either Mel or Henderson.
He's probably Henderson.
He strikes me as the kind of person who would forget a ladder in a pit.
And he looks like the person who would trap himself in his own traps.
Yes.
Yep.
Henderson. But wait, you're like a little tiny thing.
That's
How
why you
are
needed
you
the
able
ladder.
to lift everything?
So you hear Fast Timmy from the other side of this very, very large vault door.
That is a vault, yes.
That's a straight up vault door.
Okay.
You hear Fast Timmy yell from behind it.
You ain't ever gonna get past any of these traps and nothing. You best give up now and turn around.
I'm
You.
I'm a
It's a child, Youngblood. It's a
Sorry.
You gotta listen to him. He's a freaking
You're not gonna good cop, bad cop me again while holding me over a well.
There was just
Now
a
I'm
bad
prepared.
cop.
Boy, you are so lucky you're not around any water retention areas.
Yeah, I'm specifically in an area that has fire traps now, aren't I?
I'm looking around and I'm wondering if there's any sort of like just switch.
So this is all that's immediately noticeable to you.
A switch!
This bulb is lit.
It is.
And this bulb is not.
I was just about to say that.
Okay.
Wow, weird.
We'll get there in half a second. In that the second story window that you saw that was like boarded off.
Boarded off.
Right? It is no longer boarded. It has clearly been like opened up. And there is actually a kind of a makeshift slingshot in it that it's like from top to bottom, like just like So if anybody was on that side.
Facing that way.
Facing the forest out that way.
Oh snap.
So on deduction, you're like
that's where the
That's where
bomb
the
was
stink
launched.
bomb came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Damn, whoever's working that got aim.
Got aim, Mel.
Wow.
In that room that you're in, you're immediately like, wait a minute, that one's on, that one's off. Can both of you roll me a perception check?
All right, I rolled a 5. 13.
Oh, plus.
And
plus
4.
So roll with advantage.
So
'cause
9.
of that thing that you said earlier about realizing that one's lit and one's not.
So this is.
Oh.
Yeah, just
So
roll.
plus 5 for me. I have 18.
Awesome. This is very easily noticeable.
Okay.
That is a well-lit oil lantern, and that is a lever that has a light bulb that is hammered in.
Oh, it's a
into it.
disguised switch.
Not terribly well disguised. The light bulb is broken.
Yes. All right,
Lit.
so I'm gonna go over there, and it will be not lit. And so I'm going over there,
And you're gonna push the lever?
investigate it, and it's a switch. And I'm gonna.
It's an easy switch. The nail that is smashed in through like part of that light bulb.
Yeah.
Is it has some like little like streaks on it that seem like kind of like swirly and magical.
Oh, it's Dorian's nail.
All right, so we take.
That's all they used it for?
They used it to hold up the
A
machine?
broken light bulb.
Is that what they're trying to do?
It's a disguised.
It's a lever.
It's a disguised lever. Well,
Lever?
let's take that nail.
Lever?
We take the nail and then flip that switch.
Yeah, you flip the lever.
So you click that, and literally everything deadly that has been going through here just.
I knew it.
Goes to the
Stop.
side.
I knew it.
Let's hope it stays
The
that
cannon
way.
the cannon is still there, but you can hear from behind it like a kunk, as if like the cannonball is falling out the back of it.
Sweet.
Well, also somebody has to be there to launch it, and I didn't see anybody there unless Mel was in hiding.
Again.
I'm glad that it sounds like it shut down.
Yeah, so no, you literally shut down every single trap that's in there.
Perfect.
Lit.
Now, with all the traps deactivated, all that stands between you and your stolen goods is little Henderson, standing arms crossed at the end of the hallway, attempting to look as tough as he can. As soon as all the traps shut off, you hear Fast Timmy go, "You may have figured out how to disarm our traps, but you've bitten off more than you can chew. Henderson, if they come any closer, take out the trash."
I think Henderson has super strength.
That's what I was thinking.
He's the one who took that light bulb down. That light thing. He's afraid of his own
Yes.
strength. That's why he's scared.
Oh.
He's the reason
Oh.
that light bulb came down earlier.
Oh,
I
so
bet.
he could bring the pain.
That's why he's guarding it. He's supposed to look defenseless and cute and sweet and shy.
Yeah.
We should hold him over a well too.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
We're gonna walk on over there, Henderson.
And now you see Henderson go, "Oh, you're approaching me?" And then he uncrosses his arms. And
Is this a baby Hulk?
Henderson's short stature is suddenly replaced by a broad and fuzzy figure. His little overall buttons like go like ting ting flying off.
He's a baby Hulk.
And have now become shorts. His shoes now fit, and claws are now splayed out the front of them.
Oh!
Displayed out those
Oh,
busted out
brother
ends.
bear.
Henderson has turned into a bear and is now pointing and staring the both of you down.
Oh, snap.
Oh, sweet honey. All right, I can totally see
Even
it.
after all those traps, you had your chance to leave. So now it's time to handle you to myself.
Okay, bear with us.
I'm confronting you two head on. So, who wants to get taken out first?
And that is where we are going to end this adventure today with Role Slaying with Roman. We hope that you're enjoying it. I am so thrilled with this whole thing. This has been something I've been so excited to put together. Thank you so much.
Of course.
The video will continue very soon in a future video. If you're interested in watching any of our previous videos, you can click over here. And if you're new to the channel, click down here. Thank you, Terrance. Thank you, AJ. That is it. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out.